This is a book review of Mythology, the DC Comics art of Alex Ross. Now this is a companion to the Marvel City as well as Dynamite Arts. Well, it's probably not a companion one, but it basically, for me, it certainly is. So it's about 300 plus pages. Obviously it's all the DC comic characters that obviously he wanted to paint, and apparently he's done that. Alex Ross has produced more than 1,500 pages of comics material in less than 14 years, and I'm certain he's produced even more since this book, and this was 2003, quite a long time ago. And it's got some brilliant, you've got start picture of him working with, of course, Captain America, that says it all, doesn't it? But you've got this lovely Superman in the background. And got some excellent amount of text, lots of information, introduction by M. Night Shyamalan. You've got also some beautiful advertising pictures here as well. Also got a lot of obviously his earlier work, which is quite staggering. I mean, I wish I had done all this sort of stuff. I must admit, I look quite envious at this and thinking, you know what, that's pretty, and this, I don't know what age this was, probably 8 or 9 years, something like that. Wow. I should have knocked up these cardboard, but I didn't. I was happy to read the comics, of course, but I never ever thought, you know what, I'm going to make up my own stories for these characters. Missed out there, didn't I? And also, you've got his own comic characters. Obviously, crazy, even though they look remarkably familiar in their names. Black Eagle, Green Bullet. I wonder, Green? No, couldn't possibly. Falcon F, Deity, Ocean Man. But I guess at the end of the day, what are you going to call Aquaman, Ocean Man, Underwater Man, Waterman, Water Boy, whatever you want to call them. Wondrous Woman. The Justice Union of Earth. See, I think that was a good thing. I think that's where I think DC Comics went wrong. Justice League of America. Should be Justice League of the World. JLW or something like that. Great drawings. And then also he's got here Andrew Lomas, brilliant artist. Obviously these drawing books. See lots of his influences, how to draw, and just staggeringly brilliant books. He's got loads of lovely bits. Of course, the classic Superman, where he's lifting up the car for the first issue of Action Comics #1. And you got some, obviously, the trouble is I shouldn't leave the dust wrapper on, because you end up, it's sort of, I can feel it turning as I do it going through this. And this was Kingdom Come. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant book. Got the classic, this one, Spider-Man and Superman. Just staggeringly brilliant British sculpture there. Animation style, you've got lots of, obviously, here, Superman surveys Metropolis. And I'm going to have to get rid of the dust cover, because this is falling apart. So I will quickly get rid of the dust cover. But this is just enough to quickly show the dust cover as well. Why not? Let's without the dust cover. So you've got the, makes it much easier to hold. Got a great scene here of Superman coming down, obviously with his with holding the Christmas tree. Brilliant. Or in a fire there, holding a train. Now I've always pondered about that. However strong you are, holding up a train, pulling all that, I don't think that would make any difference. That train would fall apart. It would just snap in half. Unless there's some sort of field you can put around it where you drag it all along equal strength. Just would not hold it. No. Especially depending, well, actually you couldn't. Single person, Now, of course, this great scene where he's lifting you could probably work on the basis of holding that. But anyway, disbelief, of course, that's comics. Comics, you have to have some disbelief. You say, oh yeah, that's obviously super obvious. You got Batman, brilliant. Going Batman, I just love some of his sculptures are just superb. Obviously got Ivy there and Harlequin all crunched in. Of course you've got the famous Robin and Batman there. Brilliant, the complete history. I love those books. Batman Complete History. Batman again. And you've got some Batman pages. But you then go on to Wonder Woman, of course, the brilliant Wonder Woman. Love those. Harry Peters. William Marston. And you got some great, now that's a really good book, Spirit of Truth. I love that one, Wonder Woman. Beautiful artwork all the way through. And of course, Shazam. Shazam, always amazing as well. And the Justice Society of America, Flash. And then he's got, also there's lots of these like price guides. Love those covers of price guides. Sandman, Justice. You've got some lovely penciled pages there. More pencils. All the Justice League looking very stern. And this one I love, is Starro the Conqueror. Brilliant first issue, Brave and the Bold, issue 28. And they got this he's obviously reduced the scene. You've got Martian Manhunter and the Flash, etc. Martian Manhunter on the next page. I love the Martian Manhunter. Great character. Green Lantern, of course, Hal Jordan. Brilliant. Atom, Ray Palmer. The Flash. Yeah. Metal Men. Justice League. Just then it's weird. You've got this one, Super Friends. Now, I never really watched Super Friends because, of course, being in UK, I don't think it was even on, was it? Can't remember it. I must have watched. If I did, I'll probably watch one episode. You got the Legion of Superheroes. I got the omnibus editions of that. Brilliant. And I love that bit with the all zoomed up together. Always Superboy, of course, the central character. Superboy is the central character, even though he joined obviously a little bit later. Teen Titans. Love the early Teen Titans. And I love the new ones as well. Batmite. Alan Moore. This book really covers a vast amount of material. It's got obviously Kingdom Come. Brilliant ones with playing cards. You've got obviously the playing cards there. Characters. Kingdom Come Again. Brilliant. Superman just looks amazing in that. Green Lantern. And of course the Shazam. Captain Marvel. Just amazing. Yeah. This is just a brilliant book. Just the artwork throughout is just superb. Just by a single bolt of lightning, Armageddon. It's just like you've got superb. There's pencil drawings as well. Batman. And this book is just full of just brilliant, brilliant artwork all the way through. And at the end, you've got you've got good old Uncle Sam. Now, of course, that's Quality Comics. Now, that would be lovely. Another volume of Alex Ross Quality Comics stuff. So that's brilliant. Uncle Sam there. And then he goes into Plastic Man. A bit tricky to draw Plastic Man in a realistic style. You never can, really, because, of course, Plastic Man's one of those people who can be oozing everywhere. So, but I love the way he has people posing. And that's, I must admit, that's what I do with my ones. Stand in front of the computer, pose myself, and then draw myself. It's a way of doing it. And it's cheap. And that's me. So you got a brilliant story in there as well. Selected bibliography and amazing, just amazing amount of work. Just staggering. And again, this is always annoying because you end up looking at these things and you think, oh, I must go and look for that. Or I must go and get that. Or I must go and buy that one. Collected editions. Uncle Sam. Yeah. Another book to check out. So that's... I've been back in again. So, Mythology. Excellent. Totally brilliant. Alex Ross. Amazing artist.